We are starting this vlog by cleaning up this office because it's a giant mess and I can't do anything when it's this messy. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is my work area and it's just one giant mess and I need to clear up all of this. Like, my crafts have just made it over here and it's just a mess. And then we've got my gaming setup because I just finished doing a stream and it's a mess as well. The only area that is like nice and calm and put together is of course my backdrop, which we love. We love to see her. We've got my lovely keyboards over there. Love to see them. We have a few more over here because I have a slight obsession, but it's fine. We fund them. So let me set up and get cozy and comfortable and organized, and then we can get into this week's vlog, or this episode's vlog. This month's vlog? I don't even know where I am anymore. Bye. For the first vlog of this new year, which I try to keep these vlogs more focusing on like creative things, I wanted to combine a few different things. So one of the first things I do want to tackle are my journals, and I have a ton of them, and I'm trying not to buy new ones, but instead use the ones that I have that I purchased already at some point last year or the years before that, and be more intentional with them. One thing I do want to do is create a streaming journal. So one where I document the games that I've been playing on stream and also write notes so that I know the next time I pick up the game again on stream, I know where I left off. Because one of the things I'm trying to do is just be more intentional about finishing games on stream. So what I mean by that is if I start Wind Waker, which is the game that I'm playing right now, to start it on stream and finish it on stream, that is a game that I want to be stream focused, a game that I know that I can get off my backlog because I've contributed toward my streaming time and some time to share with community. Aside from that, I also have typical backlog that I'm going through myself in my personal time. But I have found recently that streaming games has been really the place where I've been able to actually play, because all the other things that I do with work, with personal stuff, has kind of gotten in the way of being able to carve out some time to play. Or I'm just so tired that I don't even want to play a game anymore, and I'm doom scrolling or I'm reading or I am just like watching something. So here is my stack of journals, ones that I want to like dedicate time to this year. Some that I've already started that I just need to keep going through so I can finish them. Some that have just been sitting there that I just want to like do something about them. So I'll go through each one of them so we can figure out in this vlog together how I'm going to organize them and share some time of me doing things in them. We can start from the top. This one was recently given to me. It was a birthday gift from my mom, and it's stunning. It is from Colombia, handmade, hand put together. It is just beautiful. What I like about this one, which is where I don't know what to do with this one yet, and if somebody wants to leave a comment to kind of let me know what I should do with it, is that it has a calendar for this year and for next year. So this is the 2025. And then it also has the 2026 calendar on it. The next page is lista de tareas, notas y garabatos. We have a few of those. So this one's more like task list, and then the bottom one is more like notes and random things. And then the pages afterwards are just blank. And this is the size of it. Like, this is the size of my hand. It's small. So I don't know what to do with this one yet. This one's brand new. That was given to me right before the end of last year, because my birthday's at the end of the year. So this one still counts within like the last year and the years before. We're not getting new journals. So I don't know what to do with this one yet. I have yet to get creative. Next, we have this journal, which was given to me by my aunt 2 years ago. And it is just stunning. I love this journal. I think it's so pretty. The issue with it though is that it's leather, so it slings back. So it's really hard to use, and I haven't found a comfortable way of using this yet. So what I was trying to use it for before, see if I don't have anything too personal in here, was I was trying to do calendars. And again, this keeps like closing up, so it's really hard. But I was trying to do like a little calendar layout that I made myself, include some birthdays in there. And then after that, I was trying to do like checklists and making it look really cute and stuff. But I found that the more time I contributed towards getting it together and making it look nice, the less I wanted to actually spend time in the journal. And again, it's very like, it shoots back. It shoots back and wants to close itself up, and I don't know how to use this one in a way that makes it feel a little bit more comfortable and user-friendly. So I don't know what to do with this one either yet. We'll come back and we'll figure this one out. Next, we have my regular journal, and this one I actually use a lot in prayer, and I usually just write out everything that's on like my heart and my mind. So this one I won't open up because I'm not going to be showing any of that. This one I'm actually really close to finishing. I'm about here. But I've had this since my undergrad years, which were a while now. Actually, I started undergrad like a little bit over 10 years ago. So this one has been around for a while. It's actually 10 years old. It's gonna reach 11 years in April. So this one is more, I want to use this one and finish it up and just keep up with like my journaling and having some reflection time. The next one I have, which I got last year, is this little book club journal. And this one I got from Five Below. It's meant to be used in a book club setting, as in, let me do it with like books that I've read already that I need to actually fill out the stuff. So for example, it'll have one part of it where it shows like the book that you've selected and information on the book. The next part, like quotes and things that were memorable about the book that you want to fill out yourself. It also has a little section for like a question you would want to ask the group. And that's the group, like the book club part of it. This part, which is where I need to get better at it, it's a whole reflection part. So it gives you space to reflect on the book itself. And then the last section is meeting notes. The book that was discussed, some talking points about who said what's going to be talked about for the next meeting, what's the next book you're going to read for the next book club meeting. So this one is catered towards book club stuff. And so some books, I feel, with like certain book clubs that I'm a part of, I'd like to include some information on it a little bit more intentionally from what I hear from other folks that talk about it. But mainly I want to use this for myself and become a little bit more of an accountability buddy with just writing down all the books that I've read and what I liked about them and not. So I do have a few that I started filling in some stuff. These are books that I read last year and I just haven't filled them out, but I did take the time to print out some images and put them in here. I think it looks so much better with the images of the books. So this one we might spend some time filling out together today. This one goes more with my other journal. This one is one that I just open up once a week. I also got this from Five Below. Five Below also has some really like interesting little journals and little books that you can actually find. So if you have a Five Below near you, I do encourage you to go to the section with the books. You might find a little gem. This one I open once a week, and it's more just like reflection. It'll have like a scripture quote and then some stuff to reflect and things to pray about. So this one I really like. This one's very personal to me. This one is really great for just starting off the week on a nice note, to have things to think about praying or things that are on my mind and some maybe worries and stuff, and just jotting them down. It's like nice. I like to put on some nice lo-fi music in the background, spend some time with this, and start my week off on a good note. Next we have the book that I want to use for my streaming journal. This one was originally my gaming journal that I was going to use. So I do have a gaming journal entry in here, which is the Smushy Come Home one, which I really like. I think this one came out really cute. It's been a while since I had drawn, and I was dabbling with some of those alcohol markers. But instead what I want to do, and this is just me jotting real quick notes so you can have an idea of what it is that I want to do. But what I want to do is draw an image of the game that's being played on stream at the moment and write dates of what I've been doing with the game and where I left off, so that when I have to go back to playing the game again on stream, I can just open this journal up and be like, where did we leave off? What did I write down as a to-do thing for the next stream? So I don't forget, because it's really easy to forget. This one we might tackle as well today, since I want to make it look a little bit prettier, the notes that I took about what I need to do for next stream. And last but not least is my gaming journal, which I have shown before. I have it in this little pouch. It's the Stardew Valley pouch that you can get from Fangamer. And so what I want to do, and y'all are gonna keep me accountable, this is my gaming journal from last year, which surprisingly, I was writing out all the games that I actually finished last year, and it's full. My issue was that A Short Hike was the last entry that I put in here, which is what I drew in the gaming journal vlog. And after that, I have not done a single entry. And my issue with this is that I have a bunch of games that I finished, and I would like to memorialize it, but I got really carried away with the rest of the year and didn't spend some time doing this. My issue with that in particular is that drawing is very peaceful to me, and I need to carve out more time for myself. Did I start a new journal? Yes, I have my 2025 one ready to go. It's this one. I need to pick an image for it. I also need to do my intro page. So I want to put something like catchy and pretty on this intro page. And then I already did my first journal entry, which was Ariette of Spirits. I also want to tackle in with different styles. I've seen a lot of beautiful line work style when it comes to gel pens. I've also been thinking of just bringing in some markers or something like that, maybe something that doesn't bleed through. These pages are pretty thin, and so I just don't want the image getting ruined with like any sort of markers that bleed through. Bringing in some colored pencil, some crayon, just like dabbling in all these different mediums. But for this one, I do need to pick a new image to put in the front here. This one I just used Blue Bear. I had a sticker and I figured it looked really good, like the contrast with the lime green. So now I just need something for this one to represent 2025. I already put in a game, so I'm already up to date with this one. But I think for today, we're gonna tackle in some more journal entries for this one. My goal was also to talk about maybe some books that I've read and whatnot, but maybe I'll do that in a different type of vlog. I think for this one, I just kind of want to focus in more on updating my journals, being on top of it, having some time just to like hang out and draw. So I tried to make Makar from Wind Waker. It's not easy. Clay is not easy. And I'm somebody that like really likes art and stuff, but like you can see my little finger marks in the back from trying to mold this properly. So this is bake clay. And so I tried to make Makar. It was really fun. I was on the phone with my friend while I was doing this, so it was really nice and entertaining to have something soothing to do while I was like talking to her. This is what he looks like. I hope this is encouraging to tackle on the journals that you already have. Maybe not get new ones at all. You don't need them. If you have some, try to get creative with them. Even with journals that I don't particularly know what I want to do with them, i.e. this one, I have it and I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with it, and I'm not gonna spend money or space buying a new journal that's gonna take up some random space that I don't need taken up that I could use for something else, and be more intentional about what I do have and being creative with the way that I can use them. So hopefully this vlog helps you with that and you get to enjoy some of it. Grab a tea, grab un cafecito, get comfy with me, and we're gonna draw. If you're excited for more vlogs, please let me know in the comments below what type of vlogging things you would like to do with me. I really like to focus in on like creative ways of doing stuff. If you like gaming content, please make sure to subscribe. I have a bunch of gaming videos on this channel. If this video helps you, try to get into journaling again, or look for the journals that you have that are just sitting there. Please consider giving it a like. And from one bichota to another, stay cozy, and I'll see you next time. Adios!